Okay. Hey everybody. Yes, we're doing this now. Uh, Sorry. Give me a second. Yes, I realized last video I said we'd probably be doing a Gen 2 quiz next, but I just really wanted to do this. I wanted to try this. In case you don't know what is in front of you, it's a tier list, but most people probably know that though. But yeah, I just wanted to try this, and I figured I just did a Gen 1 quiz. Let's do a Gen 1 tier list. Screw it. So, yeah, we're here now. Also, real quick, once again, I'd just like to say the background music is from Pizza Tower. Just to let you know. Also, it won't be switching as often as it did in the last video because this is a longer thing, so I found extended versions. Basically, the music's not gonna change as much as it did before. It will change if we take a long time. But with that said, I think we should just start instead of, having that 7-minute intro from the last video. Now, quick disclaimer. I am, as I said in the last video, I have only played X and Sword. So, yeah. Plus, also, when I play Pokemon, I don't pay attention to stats. I'm someone who picks the Pokemon based on design. So, this tier list will be based on design and concept. And my personal opinion. Keep that in mind. My personal opinion. As in, this is a subjective tier list. So, sorry, my brain's a little frazzled at the moment, so if I stumble over my words a lot, I'm sorry, I apologize. But since this is subjective, let's change this to be more subjective instead of S through D rank. How am I gonna do this? I should have thought about this beforehand. I'm sorry. Okay. We'll start by just calling it this, and if I change my mind, we'll swap it around later. As you can tell by the things I typed in, I am very nice. I didn't put a bad or awful on here. I am very nice. Now, let me change this. Hold on. Wait a minute, did I skip a color? I did. I'm gonna go with it like this. There we go. I like that. Okay. Oh, jeez, it's been 5 minutes. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get into the opinions now, shall we? So, I'm sorry, oh, jeez. Let's start with, you know, the very first one. Bulbasaur. So, Bulbasaur. Where do we put Bulbasaur? Well, I like Bulbasaur. I like Bulbasaur quite a bit. It's adorable little frog dino plant thing. It's cute. See, you'll be able to figure out where my design tastes lie probably by the end of this, but you know, later gens have more outlandish designs, so we'll see even more of that later. But to start, Bulbasaur is an adorable little thing. I like him. A cute little thing. That's really all I can say. It's cute. It's cute. That's it. It's just cute. I don't know what else to say about Bulbasaur. It's Bulbasaur. That's it. Also, I haven't watched the anime either, so I just like Pokemon. Although I've seen the entirety of the original Snap, I've played New Snap, and I've played Pokepark 1 and 2. And obviously I play Smash Bros. I've seen episodes of the anime, and I've seen a couple movies, but not all of them. That's for certain. I think the season I watched the most was Gen 4, honestly. Anyways, yeah, yeah, I like Bulbasaur. Ivysaur. Okay, I'll just put them here until I figure it out. Ivysaur. How do I feel about Ivysaur, huh? Well, it's kind of just more Bulbasaur, but you know, it's kind of less cute, more... What's the word I'm trying to figure out here? Stern? I don't know. Intense. It's a bit more intense than Bulbasaur, but it's still got that cuteness to it. Plus, I have some Smash Bros. Bias in my brain, but I don't think I love Ivysaur. I definitely like Ivysaur. I think I like it more than Bulbasaur. By a little bit. I think. Probably. If I change my mind somewhere through this, we'll figure it out. Venusaur. Now, Venusaur, this may surprise people. I think I actually love Venusaur. Yes, it loses the cuteness almost entirely, but look at this thing. It's like the flat alligator before it was a thing. Like, look at him. Plus, he does... Where did my mouse just go? It's probably because I don't have a mouse pad, I'm just using my table. But, yeah, I actually quite like Venusaur. I suppose New Snap also helped a bit with that, given Venusaur does some funny things in that game. But, yeah, I like Venusaur. I love Venusaur, actually. Word choices, bro. I actually quite love Venusaur. I think it looks awesome. I used to not really care that much, but recent years I've really grown to love this thing. And all its weirdness. That, and when I was younger I didn't realize I was a frog. But now I can't unsee the frogness, especially because of New Snap. It literally jumps around like a frog in that game. I love it. Charmander. Let's see. I do like Charmander. Probably more than Bulbasaur. I base my picks on Final Evolutions, by the way. I base my picks on what they look like at the end, not what they look like at the start. So, even if I haven't played the game, I was following along with the development of Sun and Moon and Scarlet and Violet. And I refuse to pick starters until I see their final evos. Charmander. Yeah, I do think I like Charmander more than Bulbasaur. It's a bit cuter. Not by much, but a little. Just a bit. I do think I like Ivysaur more than Charmander. But, you know, look at this little guy. He's a cute little lizard boy. Or girl. Sometimes I use gendered terms in gender-neutral situations by accident. But my point is, Charmander is quite adorable, and that's just kind of it. It's just cute little fire lizard. Now Charmeleon, it does that thing again where it's just more intense and kind of, we've been at this for 10 minutes, badass looking. I do like Charmeleon more than Charmander. Between Ivysaur. See, Ivysaur's a little less derpy looking. Like that, you know, that middle evolution derpness to it. But something about Charmeleon I just like. Maybe it's the fucking arms. Maybe I like how its arms are skinny and then, like its upper arms are skinny and then its forearms just fucking expand into hands. It's just funny. I don't know. I think these two are sorry. I think these two are freaking tied for me. I don't know. Charizard. I love Charizard. Call me basic, but I love Charizard. I do. More than Venusaur, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I love Charizard more than Venusaur. I mean, a few years ago I did, but you know what? Thinking about Charizard and Smash, yes, I love Charizard more than Venusaur. Thank you, Smash Bias, for helping me figure that out. But, yeah, I mean, look at this guy. Yes, everyone. Yes, he's overused to Kingdom Come in High Heaven. But, there's a reason for it. Just cool looking. I mean, the color palette, the blue, contrasting with the orange, it's just perfect. Well, okay. The colors are perfect. The design isn't completely perfect, obviously. Almost nothing is. Especially when you take opinions and subjectivity into it. But I love Charizard's color palette. And I love Charizard's design, obviously. Now, Squirtle. I already know he's up here, I just don't know where he is up here. It's Squirtle. Look at him. Look at this guy. Look at this face. Come on, man. He's so cute. Plus, I love... Well, I was going to say I love reptiles, but also reptile and half a reptile, but turtles. See, I've never mentioned this at all, I think. My favorite game series ever is Sly Cooper, so turtles make me think of Bentley. And I love Bentley, so I love turtles. Turtles are awesome. Now the thing is, do I like this cute little boy? Do I love this cute little boy more than these two big badass things? Also, fun fact, sometimes I default to the gender that my Pokemon was when I played the games, and my Squirtle was a boy, so just letting you know that. But get this kid, oh man. Also, Squirtle's in Smash as well. For now, I will leave him behind these two, but I do love Squirtle quite a bit. Now, Wartortle. I actually... I like Wartortle, but not as much as I love Squirtle. Yeah, that works. Listen. Wartortle has a twinge of that middle stage awkwardness, but I do quite like him. You know what, looking at him, I think I do like him more than the other two, but I don't love him. He's got that little twinge of awkwardness that just knocks him down over a peg. But I still like Wartortle a lot. Mouse, please. Do I have anything here that could work as a mouse pad? I have this Switch copy of Minecraft case. Does that work? Nope, I'm just moving the case around. Okay. I should have thought about this ahead of time, but I didn't realize that was a problem. My bad. You know, okay, I'll just deal with it. Let me just switch around. The mouse, I plugged the mouse in after my controller. So maybe it was the wires in the way, but whatever. Listen, back to Wartortle. I don't know what it is about him that knocks him down a peg. I like him quite a lot, but there's just something that isn't there. I don't know what it is. Since I can't put it into words, we'll just move on to Blastoise. I absolutely know the Blastoise is up here, and I have a feeling that he's our top at this moment, because I'm more than certain I love him more than Charizard and Venusaur, so he goes up here. I mean, look at this guy. He's a big tortoise turtle guy with like straight up like cannon turrets coming out from behind his shoulders on the shell. Like, that's awesome. Like, he's a tank turtle tortoise thing with cat ears for some reason. But the cat ears don't matter in the long run when you have tank turtle. Blastoise is cool. Blastoise is super cool. Kind of just end of story. I love Blastoise. There you go. Simple as that. Yeah, some of these I'm not going to have much to say about. Now, Caterpie. How do I feel about Caterpie? Well, it's a caterpillar. It's cute. I know exactly what real-life creature it's based on. Most people do at this point. Because it's kind of just a cartoon version of that thing, but that thing's already wacky enough that it makes you question if it's even real to begin with, so it works. Am I really gonna do this? Am I really gonna put Caterpie above Charmander and Bulbasaur? I think I am. I'm gonna be real. I really like bug types. See, in real life, I do not want bugs anywhere near me. But I have to admit they are pretty cool. Bugs are cool looking things. Let me just tell you. Don't mind the mouse flying everywhere. I'm trying to fix this situation. Okay, that's a bit better. For now. Anyways. I just... Look, something about Caterpie is just cuter than these two. Not by a lot. But it is. I mean, maybe it's the fucking... Whoopsie. I'm sorry. Maybe it's the eye? I did so well not swearing in yesterday's video. Like, if I even upload this the day I'm recording it. I'm recording it Thursday, which is the day after the quiz video, but listen. Something about this face, this thing is just cuter to me than these two. I just like Caterpie, alright? Leave me alone. Metapod. How do I feel about Metapod? Well... I don't want to put it in okay, because I like Metapod. Yes, it's just a green cocoon thing. But, like, it's doofy. It's doofy in a good way, and I like it. So I think it's going to stay at the bottom of row 3 here. This is not going to stay a row for long. But it's going to stay at the bottom of like. It's in last place on the like bar right now. We'll put it like that. We'll just leave it there at the end. Butterfree. Butterfree, I like Butterfree. It's just a cute butterfly thing. Do I like Butterfree more than Caterpie? I mean, there's not much I can say about Butterfree. I mean, look at Butterfree. What is there to really say about Butterfree? It's just cute butterfly thing. Mouse, please. Mouse, please. You know, I think I like it more than Wartortle. Mouse, please. Yeah, I think Butterfree's gonna go here. Still remember that yesterday on the quiz when I accidentally called it Buttfree. Well, I didn't call it that. I typed in Buttfree by accident and just said it out loud. Anyways, Weedle. Weedle is cute. Cute like Caterpie, but in a kind of derpy way. I think I like Weedle slightly more than Caterpie. I don't think I like it more than Ivysaur, but I do like Weedle probably more than Caterpie, because Weedle's... I mean, look at this guy. Look at how unique this little thing is. Look at this little clown worm with spikes. That's all I can really say about Weedle. Kakuna. I definitely like Kakuna more than Metapod. The fun fact, this thing in the front, those are its arms. It's just clasped all the time. You need to remember, it's not just design here. I also like rating the... Like, I'm also trying to keep the concept in there. It's just a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon's concepts are just... thing. Like, so far, everything has been self-explanatory except Bulbasaur being a frog. Like, that's the only concept thing I've had to explain this far. Like, this line is like frog dinosaurs, and that's the only thing I've had to explain so far. Otherwise, you have fire lizard that turns into a dragon, water turtle with cannons, caterpillar cocoon butterfly, and now we just have grubworm cocoon bee. Like, it's self-explanatory, man. But, like, I do like Kakuna's design more than, like, other things. Hold on, there's something on my screen. Thank you. Like, I like Kakuna's design quite a lot. I love its face and the shape of his head, the colorization. But I gotta keep the concept in mind, so that I don't put a cocoon that just stands there above these two adorable little things. So the concept of it literally just being a cocoon with eyes kind of knocks it down, but not enough to knock it out of like. I still like Kakuna quite a lot. It's not the most creative thing, but they took it in places that I really like. Look at its face, come on. Anyways, this is gonna be a long video. Beedrill. It's definitely up here. It's definitely up here. Ooh. Do I love Beedrill more than Blastoise? And is Beedrill a favorite? Huh. You know, I think I actually do love it a little more than Blastoise, but I don't know if I'm gonna put in favorite. We might move these two up later if there's not too much in here. That's... For now, these two are gonna like... I mean, okay, let me actually talk about Beedrill. Look at Beedrill. This thing is cool. This thing is fucking awesome. I mean, look at the... It has needles for hands. I mean, they're probably meant to be drills, but look at it. It's cool, man. It's just cool. It's really cool. I love it. I love Beedrill. Okay? Now, Pidgey. Pidgey's okay. And let me say, it's just a bird. It's just an Angie bird. That's what Pidgey is. It's just an Angie bird. It's just a brown angry pigeon. Like, it's just Pidgey. There are more creative bird Pokemon in this generation, actually. So Pidgey's good. Pidgey's good for what it is, but I don't like it that much. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Like, I don't like it that much, but it's not like it's not crummy. It's a good design. It's just, you know, it's just a bird. It's well designed, but it's just a bird. Pidgeotto is better, but it's still kind of just a bird. It's a better bird, but it's still kind of just a bird. Like, what do you want me to say about it? It's just a bird. It's a cooler bird, but it's just a bird. I don't know what else to say. Same with Pidgeot, honestly. It's just kind of a bird. It's just a big bird. I mean, like, it's fine. I mean, I will say, I still like these guys. That's what okay is. I like them. They're just, like, don't like them that much. So, like, they're fine. I wouldn't get rid of them. Absolutely not. But, like, they're not the most creative things, honestly. It's hard to put into words. I still like these Pokemon. It's just, I like them, but the concept is knocking them down into okay. Because I like them design-wise. Sorry, I hit my mic. Well, okay, Pidgey's kind of boring, but I like these two design-wise, but they're just birds. Like, that's kind of it. It's like, I think okay is, like, Pokemon that I like, but I have, like, there's just genuine complaints that hold me from liking them that much. I think that's what's going on here. Rattata. I don't know how I feel about Rattata, honestly. It's kind of a purple. It's kind of just a purple rat. I mean, it's cute, but no, it's staying in okay, but it'll go above Pidgeot for being a color that a rat can't actually be. That's how I feel. It's a cute rat. It's a cute purple rat, and that's about all I can say about Rattata. Raticate. Oh, where'd my mouse go? Raticate. I'll be honest, I think we have our first meh. Now, I will tell you, meh does not mean I don't like this Pokemon. Meh just means, like, meh can be anywhere from no strong opinion to don't like it that much. Now, Raticate is kind of just a rat. It's just a cartoon rat. Like, what am I supposed to say about Raticate? Like, I don't have much to say about this thing. It's not a very interesting design. It's not an interesting concept. It's just a cartoon rat. Like I don't know what else to say about Raticate, honestly. Alolan Raticate's better. I definitely like Alolan Raticate more. But, hey, we're not in Alola. This is Kanto region, so normal Raticate. It's just a cartoon rat. Spearow. How do I feel about Spearow? It's still kind of just a bird, but I do like it. Where did he go? It's... Do I like it more than Rattata? A little. I do like it a little more than Rattata. It's still just a bird, but it's definitely a more interesting bird. Definitely got more interesting colors, kind of more interesting personality. That's what I can say about Spearow. Now Fearow I actually like. And you might be asking me, well, why? It's kind of just another bird. Look at how fucking weird this bird looks, man. Look at this. This neck. This wonky neck gives Ridley a run for his money with the wonky neck over here. Like, something about Fearow. It's just... Imagine you saw this thing in real life. How big is Fearow? I'm pretty sure it's like bigger than an eagle. Wait. Yeah. Eagles are huge, right. I think Fearow is bigger than an eagle. This thing would be terrifying. I mean, Pidgeot's probably that big too, but like... Pidgeot's not that freaky looking. Look at Fearow. Put these two next to each other and tell me which one looks freakier, man. Definitely Fearow. I have a soft spot for Fearow for some reason. It's just freaky, man. Just a big freaky bird. I like it. I will be at the bottom because the design and color... Not the design. The coloration is kind of... Well, it's realistic bird coloration. But the rest... The way it actually looks, like, it looks cool. Like, with the freaky head and neck and the crest, like... Listen, I just like Fearow. Leave me alone, man. I don't know what else to say. Ekans. Ekans. I like reptiles. And yes, it is just kind of a snake. But it's a really cool snake. I like Ekans. I think with the design they had in mind, does good. They did well with it. But the reason it's lower here is because it is just kind of a snake. But I still like it, so it's here. I like it enough where it doesn't go here. Same with Fearow. And these two. Okay, yeah. I do like Bulbasaur more than Ekans. Now, Arbok. How do I feel about Arbok? I have a feeling that Lake is going to be the biggest one. How do I feel about Arbok? Does it reach into love? Do I love Arbok? I think I actually do. And the thing that really made me think about it is because I remembered new Pokemon Snap where you can knock it out of the tree and it just flops down and it's hilarious. That and Arbok's just cool. It's a little more than just a Cobra. Like, it's actually got personality in its face and everything. Do I love Arbok more than Squirtle? Oh, yeah, I almost forgot to mention, Blastoise can fly. New Pokemon Snap kind of confirmed that. That was awesome. Do I love Arbok more than Squirtle? I don't know yet. We'll leave it there for now. Pikachu! Pikachu. I like Pikachu. I don't love Pikachu, but I like Pikachu quite a lot. I think I actually prefer, like, I think I prefer Pikachu Libre because it's just more interesting. She's just more interesting. Pikachu Libre is a girl. Cosplay Pikachu is a girl. But it's just more interesting than normal Pikachu. Like, Pikachu suffers from Charizard's problem, where, like, it's just used so much. See, the only reason Charizard is still up here is because, like, Charizard appeals to my personal tastes more with the badass dragon thing. Pikachu is a cute electric mouse. And I do like cute things, but I don't always love cute things. It takes a certain amount of cute for me to bring it up past. And Pikachu, I just feel is overdone. It has mascot syndrome, where I see it so much, so I just get tired. But I still like Pikachu quite a lot. So, yeah, I mean, mouse, please. There's not a lot I can say, honestly. The Lightning Bolt tail is very unique, so yeah. What else do you want me to say about Pikachu? It's Pikachu. It's the one everybody knows. Moving on. Raichu. Raichu is a kangaroo mouse. Or I guess those are called kangaroo rats. Even though they look more like mice. Whatever. The lightning bolt tail. I mean, where'd my mouse go? Jesus, why does that keep happening? Raichu. Yeah, I think that's where Raichu goes. I like Raichu. But, like, I don't know, something about it just prevents me from liking it more. I don't know. Some of these things I just don't know how to explain, man. But that's where Raichu goes. Simple as that. Sorry, my brain just farted. I'm sorry. I lost where I was. There's Raichu for ya. Raichu is good. Sandshrew. Sandshrew is absolutely adorable. And that's all I really have to say about it. It's just it's a cute little pangolin thing. Like So a lot of Gen 1 I don't have a lot to really say. Gen 5 is gonna be so long. Anyways. Yeah, there's really not much I can say about Sandshrew. It's kind of self-explanatory. It's a cute little armadillo thingy. I realized that Sandslash is more the pangolin. But like, Sandshrew is still super cute. Sandslash, I think, is actually going to be above Butterfree this time. I really like Sandslash. It's just like, it's like Sandshrew, but cool. It's like a cooler version of Sandshrew. That's all I really have to say about it. It's just a cooler Sandshrew. God, like is going to be huge by the end of this, isn't it? You know what? I could say I love these two. And yes, I moved these two up to favorite. I think I could say that I love Sandslash and Butterfree for different reasons, but still. This thing's just cool. Nidoran female. I don't know what it is. There's just something about this one that isn't doing it for me. I don't know. I mean, it's cute, but like, there's just something missing to it. Something's just not clicking with me. Then there's Nidoran male. Yes, I'm doing this slightly out of order. Leave me alone. Is it just the color that makes me like this one more? Like, fun fact, purple is my favorite color. Well, one of them. My other is evergreen. Which, fun fact, is this darker green on Oddish's leaves. Yeah, I don't know what it is about Nidoran male that I like more. Maybe it is just the purple coloration. Maybe it's the spikes. I don't know. Or maybe it's just Nidoran female. There's just something weird about this one that it's not clicking. Now this one, on the other hand, I like Nidorina. I really like Nidorina. Nidorina is not missing something. And I still don't know what that missing thing is, but like Nidorina is cool. Like that's all I have to say about Nidorina, honestly. That really is. Nidorino. I think I like Nidorina a little more than Nidorino, actually. But I do like them quite a lot. Some of these I just don't know how to explain my thoughts. It's weird. Yes, you just saw me do that. Listen, sometimes my opinions are so close together that they just fluctuate back and forth. But I think this one is right. Yeah. Now, need a queen. Need a queen. Sorry, Raiju. This is difficult. Jeez, this is difficult. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where she goes. I like her design, I don't know. You know what? I like his too. They're pretty even Steven for me. Oh, sorry. Just need to move my legs. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, I think it's simple as that. Yeah, it's kind of it. I don't know what to explain. The bulkiness, the dinosaur-like qualities, the rhino thing, I don't know. The Nidos are a lot of things mixed together, but I do like the finals Evos quite a bit. Clefairy! You know, honestly, I don't like Clefairy that much. I mean, I like it, but I don't know, there's something that's not working for me. Definitely do like it more than them. I think, yeah, there's something about Clefairy. Just, I don't know, there's something about Clefairy I just don't like that much. Clefable, on the other hand, I actually like Clefable. Like, the thing that's wonky about Clefairy for me is missing from Clefable. I don't know. I don't know, dude. Listen, at the end of this, I hope this tier list isn't that cursed. But, like, I've got some strange opinions. Especially when it comes to Pokemon I don't think about too often. But, like, listen, I like Clefable. I like Clefable more than Clefairy. I definitely know that. A lot more. I don't know what it is about Clefairy, but something just doesn't click with me. It's good, it's well designed, it's just something's not clicking with me about it that knocks it down. Clefable, on the other hand, I like Clefable. Can my mouse stop freaking out, please? I think this is where Clefable's gonna stay for now. Vulpix. I think I love Vulpix. Jeez, this is difficult. Point is, Vulpix is good. Right? Right. Vulpix is good. I love the design. I love the concept. I love how cute it is. I love pretty much everything about Vulpix. In fact, I think I'm going to move it above Sandslash. Ninetales, I think we'll go right above Vulpix. It's basically everything about Vulpix, but elevated to a higher point. And I love it. It's the nine-tailed fox. Simple as that. Now Jigglypuff. I'm gonna be real, I have immense bias for Jigglypuff. Essentially, I mentioned I make characters, and one of my absolute favorites of my original characters is based on Jigglypuff. And since I love that character, I love Jigglypuff. Plus, I'm gonna be defaulting to female quite a bit, unless I stop myself, by the way. Because that character is female, and usually when I catch Jigglypuff, it tends to be female. Also because that character is female. But, like, she's just adorable, dude. Stop doing that, mouse. She's just adorable. I love her. She's so cute. And then, of course, character bias. Yeah. Wigglytuff. You know, I used to not like Wigglytuff as much, but I do like it now. Mouse, please. Do I actually want to keep it there? Do I actually love Wigglytuff that much? Seriously? Never thought about it like this. Huh. Yeah, I actually love Wigglytuff. Huh. Never really thought about that. I used to dislike Wigglytuffs, honestly. Huh. Yeah, that's a weird one for me. Wow. Stop hitting the mic. Yeah, I guess I love Wigglytuff now. Huh. Hey. It's the guy that every Gen 1 player remembers for being really frustrating and annoying because it wouldn't leave you alone in caves. Don't mind the mouse freaking out, I'm just wiping down the underside. But I don't do games here. I do design and concepts. Zubat is up here. I love this weird thing so much. It's just this weird bat thingy with no eyes. I just love it. Plus the ears almost look like eyes, don't they? But they're not eyes. They're ears. It's just got no eyes. And I love Zubat. I love it. I love how weird it is. Speaking of weird things, Golbat. Golbat. How do I feel about Golbat? I like Golbat. I like Golbat quite enough. Quite a bit, actually. Sorry. it gains eyes. You can barely see it here, but they're there. So it kind of ruins the blind bat thing that Zubat has. But and while it's super fucking weird looking, dude. Look at this thing. I can't help but like it a little. Maybe it's the colorization, but like I like Golbat. It's just so weird. I hate its classic sprite though, with the tongue sticking out. I hate that. But I like Golbat quite a lot. If it still had that tongue sticking out all the time, it probably wouldn't be as high as it is, but it doesn't. It just has a giant mouth, so I'm cool with it. Oddish. Oddish here. Adorable, odd, radish thing. You know what? Yeah. Oddish goes up here. Huh. More lettuce and I'm playing around with a radish. Huh. Okay. I think I'll leave it under Sandslash for now. But look at this little guy. This thing's adorable. Look at it. Look at this face. It's so cute and happy. I love Oddish so much. It's so adorable. Oddish is great. Oddish is fantastic. I love Oddish. It's been an hour already. Jesus, this video is going to be long. Prepare for a video that is as long as my streams. Oddish is adorable. I talk a lot, don't I? Doesn't help I have ADHD. Oddish is adorable. That's my main point. I love Oddish. It's adorable. Gloom. Mouse. Stop it. Gloom. I like Gloom, but not enough to put it in like. There's just something that I don't like about Gloom that bothers me. And that's kind of what most of these guys have. Like some of them I can figure out obviously. Like these 5 they are not interesting enough to me. Like 4 of them are just birds and 1 is just a colored rat. With these ones, mouse. With these ones, there's just something I don't like, but I don't know what it is. Like that's basically what okay is. Like I think I explained this. I like them, but there's just something off. And some of them I know what it is, and some I just don't know what it is. I don't know what is off about these 3 that makes me put them here, but I do. I put them here. And there's nothing inherently wrong with Gloom. There's just... I don't know what it is. It's just something that prevents me from putting it higher. I like it enough, but like, there's just something wrong and I don't know what it is. Vileplume. I'll just put it here because there's barely anything here. So Vileplume. I'm gonna just tell you a spoiler already. It's going up here at least. I like Vileplume. But where would I put it though? I am not certain right now, actually. Where would I put Vileplume? Looking at this more, I think I'm actually going to move these 2 up a bit. Okay, maybe not him that much. I still like these guys. It's just, there's certain things that just push things higher. Vileplume, I think, is actually going up here next to Clefable. Because I like Vileplume. As you can see, quite a lot, actually. Now I think about it a bit more. Those two are just too badass not to put up there. Vileplume is pretty... Excuse me, I am sorry. Pretty epic, honestly. I like Vileplume a lot. So, yeah. Like, it's just a Rafflesia Arnaldi flower. It's the corpse flower. If I could do a corpse husband voice without sounding like an idiot, I would, but I can't. His voice is too deep, and I'm going to kill myself by trying. I hope I'm allowed to say that. If I'm not, I'm sorry, but like, I'm not trying to be insensitive. I'm just stating. I feel like I will words are hard. Asphyxiate myself if I try to do a corpse husband impression right now. But I like Vileplume. This is the end of the story. I just like Vileplume a lot. Paris! I love Paris. I know it's not a Pokemon a lot of people really think about often, but I love Paris. I love Paris a lot. I still don't even know what type of bug this is supposed to be. The closest thing I could think of is a cicada. It's just a cicada. It's a cute little cicada getting possessed by mushrooms. It's just such a wacky and wild idea, and of course, me being bug type man, me liking bugs. I also like ghost a lot, but there's only 3 ghost types here, so we won't be hearing about that much. Won't be hearing a lot about ghost type until Gen 3, honestly. Because Gen 2 only has 1. Anyways, I love this thing so much. I love Paris. It's cute and creepy at the same time, and I love the concept behind it and everything. I'm gonna have to scroll down now, aren't I? Yes, I am. Parasect. Parasect is a favorite of mine. In fact, there we go. Yes, so far Parasect is my favorite Pokemon we have talked about up to this point. I love Parasect so much. Like, an absurd amount for what this thing is. Like, it's literally just a zombie bug with a mushroom stuck in it. But I absolutely love it so much. I love it so much. You know, it should have gotten an Alolan form mixed with more Alolan Shiinotic. Would have been awesome, but hey, you know what? Whatever. Beggars can't be choosers. Quick question. Were Lunatone and Solrock in Sun and Moon? If not, Game Freak missed 2 opportunities there. Anyways, back to Parasect. Like, I love everything about this thing. It's just so weird and freaky. I love it. I absolutely adore this thing so much. I think it's underappreciated and underrated, honestly. I love Parasect so much. Moving on to Venonat. Let's see. How do I feel about Venonat? Well, wow, I never really thought about how much these two look alike. Right? Maybe Butterfree and Venonat should have Sorry, maybe Butterfree and Venomoth should have swapped. But I do love Venonat. Do I love it more than Butterfree? I don't know. We'll just leave him at the bottom of here for now. But Venonat, this thing's an adorable little fuzzball, isn't it? I love Venonat. I love it. It's so weird and cute at the same time. Now, Venomoth. I'm putting it places where I can find it easier before I start talking about them. Venomoth. I just realized it's the same eyes as Paris. Anyways. I think Venomoth is in the right tier right now. I just don't know where it goes. Yeah. You know, I think it goes... I think Venomoth goes right here. Also, yet another Pokemon that barely gets talked about. They literally next to each other in the Pokedex and also barely ever get talked about. I love Venomoth. I don't exactly know why, but I just do. It's probably that bug design thing going on in my head. Mouse, please. But, like, this thing's just cool to me. That's really all I can say. It's just cool to me. The more I think about it, these two go up here. Sorry, stretching. Okay. Yeah, this looks good so far. What's next? Oh. The head and the floor, right. Listen, the design isn't much, but it's definitely unique, especially for the concept of being a mole. So it's definitely not going in okay. It's going above it. I just don't know how far above it. The concept's ridiculousness just kind of pulls it ahead quite a bit. Sorry, I hit the mic. The doofiness of I almost called him Bidoof. What the heck? Either I almost called him Bidoof or I called him Bidlet. Diglett. Diglett is such a ridiculous idea that I can't help but like it. There's not much to the design which holds it back a bit, but the idea, the concept alone, is just so ridiculous, man. Speaking of, I like Dugtrio. It's just ridiculous. It's just three thumbs with faces coming out of the floor. It's just hilarious. They're angry thumbs now. It's like they're annoyed that they have to share their living space. It's just funny. It's just funny to me. I do think I like the mid-stage Nidos more than Dugtrio, but I do like Dugtrio. I think the doofiness of the Cocoon. I think the coolness of Kakuna and the doofiness of Metapod just make them go above Dugtrio, but Dugtrio's staying here, in this tier at the very least. Meowth! Let's see, where would I put Meowth? You know what, I think I actually have him in the right tier. I think he goes right there. I love Meowth. Part of it is, of course, the character that is Meowth from the anime, because I have seen parts. I've seen a lot of episodes of the anime. I just can't tell you what episodes they are or what movies they are. I saw the Entei movie. I think I've seen the Gen 4 episode about Snover. I've seen an episode with Glalie. I saw the Lucario movie and the Zoroark movie, a little bit of the Darkrai movie, and another movie. I think the Reggies were in it. But I couldn't really tell you off the top of my head. But I've seen enough to know that I love Team Rocket in that anime. Jesse, James, Meowth, and Wobbuffet, so Meowth has to be in love. Not to mention, just good design in general. I mean, look at this thing. Look at him. Just cute cat with a coin on his head. It's just... I like Meowth a lot. I love Meowth. Word choice gets me all the time, bro. I love Meowth. Okay, yeah, I think everything is still fine the way it is. Persian! How do I feel about Persian? I like it more than Gloom, but it's still... like, it's just missing something. It's Gen 9... Sorry, I hit the mic. It's Gen 9 model. Please don't let "sorry I hit the mic" become my catchphrase. I move my hands when I talk, and it's that spatial awareness problem I mentioned before. So, like, the mic is out of my vision, so I have no idea where it is in conjuncture to me or my hands. So I just I keep hitting it by accident. Persian. Its Gen 9 model is elevated it a bit for me. Before that, I probably would have put it, like, here, or, like, even down here, maybe. Above Raticate, but, like, it's still just, it kind of just a cartoon cougar with, like, a gem on its forehead, honestly. There's not a lot to Persian. I think I prefer Berserker, even Alolan Persian a bit. Because at least Alolan Persian has something going, something interesting going on. Persian's good, but like, I don't like it enough to put it up here. It's just, it's okay. It's well designed. It's just conceptually not that interesting. Unlike this guy. Psyduck absolutely has to be in love. I can't put him any lower. Psyduck is an absolute classic. Yes, I know a bit about the anime, even if I haven't seen a lot of episodes. I have seen enough to know about Psyduck. And I've watched enough impression videos to know what a lot of Pokemon sound like in the respective animes. Like Guzzlord. It's just a man screaming. Anyways, I think Psyduck is gonna go right here next to Meowth. I love Psyduck. He's just a derpy dude. I love him. I still love how in the original Snap he's swimming around, you can smack him with a fucking apple and he just passes out, floats, and just starts floating around the water. And then later you can see that you've startled him so much that now he's just jumping 10 feet out of the water, waving his arms and screaming. It's just... he's such a derpy doofus, and I love him. Golduck. This might come as a surprise to some people, but I actually love Golduck. In fact, I think... yeah. Something about Golduck's design I just love. I love Golduck. Maybe it's the shade or tint of blue they used. Maybe it's the way they did the limbs. Maybe it's the pointed beak or the tail or something. I don't know. I just know something about Golduck I just love. I don't know why. I just love Golduck. I think Golduck's cool. A lot of people don't, but I do. I love Golduck. Hopefully I'm not the only one who loves Golduck, but I do love Golduck. Mankey. See, back in the day, I would have put Mankey here. Somewhere in this tier. But nowadays, I actually put Mankey here. I actually like Mankey. I used to not like him as a kid, but now I do like Mankey. Something changed. Maybe it's because it was a pig. As a kid, I didn't really like pig-based things. The noses just didn't work for me, but I've gotten past that very, very stupid, thing. Maybe it was because I've seen every episode of Futurama at least 3 times. And maybe it was Cubert that got me to get over this pig nose problem thing I had, but either way, it doesn't matter anymore because now I like Mankey. I like Mankey quite a bit. Obviously, I put him above Raichu. Maybe it's because Mankey just makes me laugh now. Have you seen how Mankey is portrayed in side games like Pokepark and Snap? Mankey is a little menace, and it's fucking hilarious. It's just funny. Not to mention, I guess a certain Gen 9 evolution kind of upped that line, in my opinion. Of course, I'm talking about Annihilape. But in general, I do like Mankey now, and I think I actually like Primeape more than I like Mankey. In fact, surprisingly, I actually like Primeape that much. Thinking about it a little more. Yeah, move Clefable and Vileplume up more. Yeah, when I was a kid, I never would have thought I'd like Primeape this much. Hell, going into this, I didn't think I'd put him this high, but maybe Annihilape really did just do that much, or maybe it's just me seeing Mankey and Primeape with a different light now, but they're very unique now I think about it. When else do you see monkeys designed like this? Well, I guess he's a monkey. He's an ape. He doesn't have a tail and everything. Plus, Mankey, Primeape. But, I never would have thought I'd put Primeape this high. Wow. Wow, on the other hand, I've run into a thing where I can't exactly explain why I put something so high instead of why I put something so low. It's kind of funny. It's like a total inverse. But yeah, I like Primeape. No duh, Sherlock. Growlithe. Where do I put Growlithe? I'm gonna be honest. I'm actually not that big on Growlithe. Actually, in fact, being honest, I like these 5 more than Growlithe. Yes, Growlithe is an adorable little fire tiger puppy thing, but I don't know, something's just not clicking with me with Growlithe. I mean, obviously I like Growlithe a lot, but I don't like it as much as everybody else seems to like it. I don't know. I definitely like the Hisuian one more. Hisuian one's adorable, but something about Growlithe, normal Growlithe, just doesn't click with me as much as everybody else. I don't know. And then Arcanine. It's actually, I think it's the inverse with Arcanine. I actually like this one more than the Hisuian one, despite liking Hisuian Growlithe more than normal Growlithe. And I do think that Arcanine, looking at it again, yeah, I like it. I like it. I like Arcanine. I don't know if I put it up here, but definitely at least up here. Definitely high on the like scale. Maybe as we continue, these two will move up. Who knows? But like for now, they will be here. I like Arcanine. It's just a cool fire tiger dog thing. That's all I can really say about it. Moving on. Oh, Poliwag! Poliwag. Cute tadpole thing. I still think it's just gonna go here, but I still really like Poliwag a lot. It's just so cute. Look at this. Look at this little thing. Look at him. Look at him. You know, I actually think it's those lips that put him down so much. A weird thing about me is I just don't like it when things have lips. There's like only a few like exceptions to this, but like sometimes I can handle it if it's just like only one lip, but if it's like the entire mouth surrounded by it, something's weird for me. It's hard to explain. Honestly, so far I think the only exception to this lip rule is Gothitelle and maybe Gothorita. But like it doesn't work on Gothita either for me. Another Pokemon from this gen that anyone who knows this gen knows I'm talking about. But like the lips aren't enough for me to dock Poliwag so much. Like this thing is so cute. It would absolutely be up here if it wasn't for those lips, by the way. It's just so cute, but the lips just put me off. But given what I just said, if it didn't have those lips, where it would be, no surprise, Poliwhirl is up here. How far up here, though? I think I actually like it a little more than Psyduck. Love it a little more than Psyduck, right. Remember, Poliwhirl is just the cuteness of Poliwag without the weird lips, and just more. He looks like a friend. He looks like such a friend, and I love him. That's all I could say. And yes, despite what most people's opinions on Poliwrath is, I actually love Poliwrath as well. How much do I love Poliwrath? Probably that much. Like, I love him less than Poliwhirl, but like, he doesn't go down that far. Mouse, please. Hold on. Like, I do love Poliwrath a lot, so like, yeah, simple, right? We're at an hour and a half. This is gonna take forever. Yeah, I just love Poliwrath. Kind of the same reason I just love Golduck. There's no real explanation. I love them. I love them. Kind of just the end of the story with that. Moving on. The teleporter. Abra. I don't love Abra, but it's definitely up here. I like Abra a lot. Abra's just this weird, kinda cute thing. That, I'm sure a lot of Pokemon fans got an absolute kick out of Abra in Smash Ultimate. when that was revealed, it's getting funny that all he does is just teleport you around and be annoying. Because that's how teleporting Abras are in actual Pokemon. They're just teleport everywhere and they kind of just annoy you. I can attest to that. I had to catch an Abra in X. And just so you know, when I play Pokemon games, I refuse to catch anything that isn't the lowest stage evolution of the family that I can catch. So, if there were Kadabras or Alakazams I could have caught, I refused to catch it because I wanted an Abra. I think I did the same thing in Sword. Which bit me in the butt because, hey, guess what? I accessed the DLC when I had already beaten the main game, so the Abra was level 60 and all it knew was teleport. Fun. But yeah, I like Abra a lot. Kadabra. See, this is where we start getting places because I actually love Kadabra. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. Mouse, please. I love Kadabra. I don't exactly know why, it just kind of looks cool. It just looks cool. I love Kadabra. That's really all I can say about it. I just love Kadabra. Like, I love the armor. I love the body shape. I love the spoon. Tail's kind of funky, but it doesn't attract anything. I just don't know what they were going for with the tail, but it... I'll tell you what, Kadabra would look weird without it. Now, Alakazam. I believe I also love Alakazam. Just how much do I love it, though? Right above Kadabra. I love it a little more than its pre-Evo. Yeah. Listen, I love Alakazam for the same reasons I love Kadabra. It's just more. And the tail's gone. And it doesn't look weird without it. That's really it. Just Kadabra's really, really cool. That's it. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say about Kadabra. Ooh, okay, Machop. What do I have to say about Machop? Well, I like it that much. I like it more than Dugtrio. Not as much as the two Cocoon weirdos. But it's just kind of a little man fish face guy. That's kind of it. Like, does it have gills? Like, what are these? Are these meant to be ribs? Are these meant to be rib indents? I don't know. Like, there's a lot of weird things about Machop, but I don't hate Machop. And the concept is unique enough that I like it a bit. I like it. I like Machop. I like Machop. That's all I can really say. Machoke. Machoke. Do I like Machoke more? A bit more. It would have probably gone higher, but then I remembered it's got that kind of middle stage awkwardness to it. Also, these red vein things are kind of weird. I don't even care that it's wearing this. I don't really care. Please stop circling the Pokemon's crotch. I think about this, like, what I do. So when I do stuff like that, I don't think about it much because, you know, I'm Ace. I don't think about it. But I've recently become a little more aware about that. So I've been trying to, you know, fix that habit of mine. Like, I'm thinking about how things can be construed in sexual ways now, whereas normally I wouldn't have thought about it. So, yeah, please stop circling that. The point is, I don't really care that it's wearing like a belt, like a wrestling pants, I guess. They're not boxers, they're not underwear. I don't want to call it a Speedo. Every time I say the word Speedo, I just think of Hermes from Futurama. Oh, Lord. I also only think about him when I hear the word manwich. My manwich! Anyways. Machoke would be a little higher, but it's got that middle stage awkwardness to it. You know, there was a time when I just didn't even think about muscles. I didn't even draw things with muscles. And then I eventually learned how to draw muscles, and I never looked back. A lot of characters look a lot better with muscles now. Anyways, now for the one that might surprise everybody. Yes, I love Machamp. A lot. Bet you didn't expect that, considering where the other two went. But, mouse please, there's a reason. It's just, see, with these two, it's just kind of weird muscle men. With this guy, yes, he still has this thing. But I don't really care that much. It doesn't attract a lot. But, like, only 2 toes, 4 arms, like, this duck face thing going on with the 3 crests. He looks decidedly less human than these two do. He looks a lot less human, and he improves because of it. And also, I have seen the death battle between Goro and Machamp, and holy shit, how do you make me love a Pokemon so much more than I used to just by talking about it and having it fight a Mortal Kombat character? Like, how do you do that? Like, just watching that episode of Death Battle, like, rose Machamp to super high status in my mind. Like, I love this guy now. Not to mention, he is pretty awesome in Pokken. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot to mention, I've also played Pokken. So, I actually love Machamp. Like, I used to not think about Machamp a lot, but now I absolutely love this guy. Like, talk about a 180. Anyways, moving on. Ooh, Bellsprout. I can already tell you, Bellsprout's up here. I love Bellsprout. It's so stupid and weird. I love it. A little less than Oddish, because it's not as cute as Oddish, but it's still cute. It's really weird, but adorable. It's kind of cute for like weird reasons. It's weird cute, and it's Bellsprout's just a good little weirdo. I mean, look at its little root feet. It's just funny. This little thing is just goofy and funny. I love it. It's such a doof. I love it. I'm repeating myself now. Next is Weepinbell. Okay. I do love Weepinbell. It's really fucking weird. Some people think of it as, you know, but forget about that. I don't care about that. It's just a funny Pokemon. I like it. It's doofy as fuck. Sorry. Frick. I don't have editing software, so I can't bleep those out. It's fine. I've sworn in my streams. It doesn't matter. Listen, the point is, Weepin' Bell is funny. And I love Weepin' Bell because it's funny. I think it'll go here, just above the Nidos. It's also a really freaking weird design that I just love because of how weird it is. And then there's Nightmare Fuel. Victory Bell. The one that doesn't say its name and just screeches at people. And also, apparently, according to everyone, it tries to eat James in the anime constantly. Interesting. Anyways, how much do I love Victory Bell, though? Hmm. There? See, now it's getting really difficult to figure out where anything goes. Um... You know what, I think it goes there, right below Poliwrath and Golduck. Victory Bell is a very unique design, and it's also very terrifying. Like, I don't remember how big this thing is. I think it's about the size of, like... How tall is this thing? Is it like... Is it like 5.5 feet tall? This thing would be absolutely terrifying to encounter in real life, right? It's horrific, and I love it. It's just a terrifying pitcher plant monster that just screeches, and it's just awesome. I love this thing. It's so freaking weird. Anyways, ooh, Tentacool. Tentacool. I have a soft spot for jellyfish, so Tentacool is automatically a love. I love this thing. How much do I love this thing? That much. No. That much. Yeah, Tentacool, as its name suggests, is cool. Tentacool is really cool. Like, it's just like, it's an armored jellyfish thing. And that's just awesome. I love this guy. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then Tentacruel, I actually love even more. So obviously it's going to go above Tentacool, but how further above? Still love you, buddy. Yeah. I love Tentacruel. It's so cool, man. I love it so much, dude. This thing is awesome. That's all I can really say. It's just awesome. And for the longest time, I didn't notice that it had another, like, pincher thing back here. I thought it had a big nose like Squidward for the longest time. Now I realize that's like a pincer mouth thing, and it's just awesome, dude. Who's next? Oh, Rock with Arms. How many Pokemon are left? Oh my. Well, let's do Rock with Arms, which, surprisingly, I am not putting here. I actually like Geodude. It's Rock with Arms, and it's just funny. In fact, I think Geodude goes here. Especially, it's funny, especially when you have memes like Geodude sitting in a cave. Is the cave made of flesh, or is he made of cave? He screams, for he does not know. Like, shit like that is funny to me, man. So Geodude is funny, and I like him a lot for it. Geodude's just funny. He's just funny, man. Geodude. That was a crusty Geodude impression. I swear I've done better than that. Maybe I'm just talking too much to do it right. Anyways, Graveler. I like Graveler, not as much as Geodude, but I do like Graveler. Especially because of that one bit in Pokemon Snap, the original, where there's 3 that you knock off the wall, and then you play the flute and they just dance in a circle. It's funny. Oh, right. Graveler's a new Snap as well, and they're also fun there. I guess because of these things I'm talking about, I actually like Graveler more than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I liked Graveler more than I thought I did. Talking about how it acts in Pokemon Snap is just... it's fun in Snap. Graveler's cool. I like Graveler. On the other hand... Golem's okay. Now, don't get me wrong. I like this guy. I do. It's just... how do we go from this to a dinosaur stuck in a boulder? Like, how? I like Alolan Golem a lot, but this is normal Golem. Just, how do we get here? How do we get to this? It doesn't even look like it evolves from these guys. Like, see, if Golem was by itself a standalone, I wouldn't be complaining that much, but, like, it evolves from these guys. It's just... and it's not in a how do we get here fun way, like Remoraid turning into Octillery, where it's a fish becoming an octopus, but in reality it's a gun turning into a tank. Here it's just Rock with Arms turns into Rock Dude, and then somehow turns into Dinosaur stuck in a boulder. Like, where did that come from? But I do think it's a cool design. It's just... there's some things just not clicking. But otherwise, it stays here. It's not going down here. Definitely not. Ponyta. Right there. Ponyta is a cute fire horse, and that's all Ponyta needs to be. And this is how much I like that cute fire horse. I like Ponyta. Rapidash. Rapidash, on the other hand. It's a fire unicorn, but it's the color of the actual horse body itself is just kind of eh. I won't put it in okay. It'll go in like, because I do like Rapidash. I'm just trying to figure out, does it go above one of these two or not? I think I like Firo more. And like male Nidoran a little less. But yeah. That's what I'd say. Sorry, I had to check something. Just checking OBS for a second. Okay, Slowpoke. Slowpoke. Now, Slowpoke. Do I love Slowpoke? Tell you what. Definitely up here at the very least. Jesus, the more I think about these two, the further they go up the list. I definitely like Slowpoke a lot, but do I love Slowpoke? You know, the more I think about it, Tentacruel's up there. I think I'm okay with Slowpoke being right here. Don't get me wrong, Slowpoke's awesome. But I do think I like him a lot. He'll stay here. I don't know if he goes up here, but he definitely at least is here. Slowbro. See, for some reason to me, Turban makes him go up here. Something about Turban being stuck on his tail just makes him go up to love. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just like Turban? Not certain. I think that works. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, other than Turban, I can't exactly explain why I put Slowbro up here. Maybe it's the derpiness of Slowpoke mixed with Turban's existence? Not sure. Anybody who knows me knows exactly where this guy is going. Magnemite is literally my favorite Pokemon. Magnemite is my favorite Pokemon. I love this little thing so much. I love this little robot boy so much. His little eye, like everything about Magnemite. I love this little guy. He's so cute, but awesome at the same time. Ah! I fucking love this thing. I love it. I love it so much. I guess I also like steel types a lot. Magneton, I also absolutely love. Not as much as the normal one, not as much as Magnemite, but I do love Magneton. In fact, I think Magneton's a favorite just by proxy of being 3 Magnemites. Just adorable. Adorable here. And then just the 3 of them stuck together. Like, when you think of them as 3 Magnemites, it's pretty freaking cute. But when you just look at them as a Magneton, it's kind of cool. Like, it's just hard to explain, man. It's just hard to explain. I have a very weird favorites list, don't I? Far-fetched. Well, I definitely like Far-fetched. Probably that much. Leek Bird is cool. I think I prefer the Galarian one, but normal Leek Bird's pretty cool. Sorry. Stretching again. Holy crap, it's almost in 2 hours. We're not even at 100 yet. My lord. I mean, we're almost there. This is a long video. I guess I talk more than I thought I would. But, yeah, Far-fetched is cool. Far-fetched is cool. That's all I really have to say. Doduo. I like this 2-headed ostrich thing. I like it quite a bit. It's just derpy and cute at the same time, and it's just fun. It's just a fun concept. How fun of a concept, though, Brain? I'll be honest. I like it more than Growlithe. I like Doduo a lot, and I think it's underappreciated. I think it's a fun Pokemon that it doesn't get enough love, honestly. It's just fun. It's fun. I like it. Dodrio. Most people would disagree with me on this one, but I actually like Dodrio more than Doduo. In fact, it's at least here. It's in New Snap, and in New Snap, it's pretty funny. I especially love this one head that doesn't care at all about what's happening. Like, this one head just doesn't care while these two are screaming. This one just doesn't give a flying fladoodle. And it's just fun. In fact, call me crazy. You know what? Call me insane. I love Dodrio. I feel like I'm the only person who does. Like, I love this thing. What more can I say? I love Dodrio. I feel like I'm like the only person who's ever said this. I love this thing. It's so weird. This is kind of the end of the story with that one. Seal. Yep, mouse, please. Seal. What is my opinion on Seal? I'm not certain what my opinion on seal is. It's cute, but it's kind of just a seal. But like, I like the design enough that it's more than okay. Like, I like it. But like, it's just kind of a seal. I think I'll just leave it where I put it. Like, it's just a derpy seal. It's just a cute derpy seal, and I don't really have much else to say about it. Like, it's just kind of it. Dugong. Also, don't have a lot to say on Dugong. It's, I mean, it's more elegant. Like, I think I'll put it there. Like, I like Dugong. It's definitely more interesting than, like, is it more interesting than Seal? Or do I like it better than Seal because it doesn't have a muzzle? Like, I don't know. I like Dugong. And that's about all I can say about Dugong. It's just an elegant sea lion thing. I haven't finished New Snap, by the way. I know Dugong's in it. The elegance is probably what's bringing it up. Otherwise, I don't have much to say about Dugong. Grimer. I'm actually gonna... Some people might look at me weird for this one. I really love Grimer. It's so weird. Right there under Dodrio. Grimer is just this weird this weird happy sludge monster, and I just love it. I don't know why, I just do. It's just this weirdo, and I love him for it. It's kind of, it's really all I can say about Grimer. Muck. Yes, it is just a bigger sludge monster, but some reason I still love it. Actually, I might love it more than its pre-evolution. Huh. I've never really thought about this hard before. Muck's just... It's just angry sludge, and it's just interesting. Now, obviously, the Alolan one is better. But this is Kanto. And I still love normal Muck. It's a different concept. Yeah, it's just a slime monster, but like... It's kind of unique because of that, like... It's just a puddle of toxic slime, but like... That's very unique compared to like a bunch of animal motif stuff. Listen, I just love these two idiots. Just leave me alone. Shelder! Shelder is adorable, and I refuse to hear anyone say otherwise. Shelder is an adorable little shell clam thingy with its tongue sticking out. And it's partially purple. It's just cute, and I will not accept otherwise. It's just a cute little derpy clam. I just like it. I think clams are funny are just fun animals in general, and this one's adorable. So, Shelter gets this high. Look at him. Look at his face. Bleh. Bleh. Just cute. Just fucking cute. Cloister. How do I feel about Cloister? Not sure if I love Cloister, but it's definitely here at the very least. Do I love Cloister? This is the question. Do I love Cloister? Just enough. Thought about it harder, and I think I love the Nidos a little more than these two. But I think I do love Cloister. At least this much. So, yeah. Ghastly! Ghastly, now Ghastly. I think Ghastly's going up here. I don't know what it is about this doofus. I love him. Like, clearly I love him a lot if I'm putting him up here. Just a ball with a face. Just a gaseous ball with a face. It's just funny. It's unique. It's interesting. It's different. It's oddly cute at the same time. Sorry, I'm stretching again. Just like, I don't know. I just love this thing. Haunter. Haunter I also love, just not as much. In fact, I think I'll put Haunter... I am surprising myself more and more the higher I put this guy. Yeah, I think this is where Haunter's gonna be. I love him a lot, but I'm not putting him up here. But I do love him a lot. He's very interesting. Very unique concept for a Pokemon. Or, you know, very unique concept for a ghost in general, honestly. Those hands, man. Just interesting design choices, honestly. I love this thing. It's so weird. Gengar. Gengar. I love Gengar. But I think I'm going to leave him over here. Yeah, I don't love him as much as other people seem to, but I do love Gengar. Gengar is awesome, and yeah, that's all I can really say about Gengar. he really does kind of just look like the ghost of a Clefable, but like he looks like a shadow Clefable, like how there's Shadow Lugia. Just an interesting concept. And honestly, if this thing was like physically in front of me, I'd be kind of scared, honestly. Especially when he opens his mouth. He's really freaky when he opens his mouth. Anyways, Onyx. Onyx. I love Onyx. The mouse. Onyx goes here. I really love Onyx, okay? Mouse, please. I really love Onyx. It's just... Giant rock snake is a very interesting idea. It's just really cool, dude. Just... What else do you want me to say about Onyx? Onyx is pretty self-explanatory, dude. Just big, giant rock snake. Also would probably be very terrifying to look at and to be next to in real life. Pokemon, all humans in the Pokemon world are brave as all hell. Just saying. Would you want... If you encountered this thing in the wild, untamed beast, would you sit there and fight it? Probably not, right? But yeah, I love Onyx. Onyx is a really cool design. I don't know why I'm tracing him with the mouse. But Onyx is a really, really cool design that I absolutely love. Drowsy. Surprisingly, I actually like Drowsy a lot. I think I like Golbat's color scheme a little too much to put him below Drowsy. But Drowsy's just... I like Drowsy. It's an interesting idea for a Pokemon. Like a dream-eating taper, even though they did that later on. I might like Munna more. I'm not talking about Munna. That's Gen 5. Wait till then. This is Drowsy. We're talking about Drowsy here. Drowsy's cool. That's all I can really say about him. I mean, see, a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon, there's not a lot for me to say about them. But, like, Dream Eating Taper, cool. Dream Eating Taper is cool. That's all I've really got. Hypno. Honestly, I used to not like Hypno, but I think Hypno's Lullaby, like the Friday Night Funkin' mod, kind of upped him in my opinion. At least to this degree. Like, back in the day, I probably would have put him in okay, but now I actually kind of like him. Like, the concept is more interesting to me now. Like, I don't know, I like it more now. I also realize he looks like a goblin now, which honestly just makes it better. Like, he's creepy, and that makes him cooler in my opinion. Like, I don't know what it is, man. It's just, that's how it be. Krabby! I love sea creatures a lot, so Krabby ranks pretty high for me. In fact, I think he goes right here. Like, Krabby is a crab, obviously, and I like sea creatures, so crab equals good for me. Also, the fact that he doesn't say his name and all he says is cookie, cookie is funny. He just says cookie and weirdly. Cookie, cookie. It's Krabby. What do you want from Krabby? He's Krabby. That's it. I love Krabby. And end of story. I mean, look at that face. It's derpy in the best way possible. Now, Kingler is like Krabby, but badass. And I like him more because of that. So I'm actually going to put Kingler up here, in front of Bellsprout. Also, the fact that he's a Fiddler Crab, like, props for that. Fiddler Crab is a really cool type of crab, so using that as inspiration just gives him extra points. But, yeah, I don't have much else to say about Kingler. I don't. Kingler is awesome. I like Kingler a lot. I love Kingler. That's all I really have to say. Cool Pokemon. Voltorb. Call me insane. Yes, Voltorb is one of my favorites. Voltorb is a favorite of mine. It might have something to do with... Oh yeah, I used to collect Pokemon cards as well, and one of the ones I had was like a 3D model of Voltorb, and he just looked really cool in it. And I don't know what else it is about Voltorb. I just love Voltorb to like a stupid amount. Like I love Voltorb, but like a stupid amount. Like, why do I love this thing so much? I don't know. I just do. Anyways, Electrode. Come on, we just got to 100. There's still 51 more. It's already been more than 2 hours. Come on, bro. Electrode. I think I'm actually going to leave Electrode right here. Like, I don't know what it is. I just love Voltorb so much more than Electrode, but I still love Electrode. Like, this face. Like, what else do I have to say about this face? That, and I've seen an animation where his eyes bulge out of his head, and it's hilarious. That's all I have to say about Electrode, really. Execute. I actually like Execute a lot. Like, it's very unique for a concept. Like, they're eggs, but they're also seeds, and there's 6 of them. And they all have different things going on. I bet some of you don't even know that this one's still alive in the back. It's just... like, I don't know how to describe this guy in the back. This cocky mother effer in the middle. This dude doesn't even look like he's paying attention, honestly. This one just looks annoyed, and these two looks serious. Like, I just like this concept. They're not even actual eggs. They're actually seeds. And we know this because they turn into a coconut tree. Exeggutor. Which I think I actually like him a little more than Slowpoke. Like, it's just a fun idea. I absolutely love the Alolan form, but we're not ranking him right now, so we're ranking the normal one, and I like the normal one a lot. It's just doofy. It's just a doofy little palm tree coconut thing. It's like a desert palm tree with coconuts. It's just a doofy Pokemon that I love. Well, I don't... It's not in love, it's just... It's not in the love category. I just like it a lot. It's hard to describe things without spending 5 years talking about it, apparently. This is my measurement skills, by the way. I can't think of anything clever, so I just say 5 blank every time. Anyways, oh, Cubone. Cubone. I love Cubone. Cubone's definitely going in love. Yeah, a little above Victory Bell. Just this poor little guy. For those who don't know Pokemon, this is its mother's skull. Very, very sad, which is why I love this little guy. He's so cute. He's so cute and brave despite that. It's just... I love this little guy. I love him. I love him so much. And Marowak. Yes, he went from... obviously I love Marowak. In fact, right there. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, I moved him down a lot. But he's still here. Just moved him down quite a bit. I love Marowak. I love Marowak a lot. I think I had one on my team in X. He was the one with False Swipe, and he was awesome. I love Marowak. I really do. Oh, the Marowak ghost from the Pokemon Tower. Jesus. Like I said, sad, but anyways, I love Marowak, and that's all that's really needed to be said. Hitmonlee. I have actually always felt this way about Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is a favorite of mine. He's also my favorite Hitmon. I don't know what it is about him. Just this weird kicking chicken nugget man is just amazing to me. I don't know what it is about this guy that I just love so much about him. I think I'm actually moved Tentacruel up. Blastoise is not leaving this tier, by the way. Just letting you know. I don't know what it is about this guy. I just love him. I love him so much. This weird chicken nugget spring leg man is just fun to me. He's so weird, but I love him for it. So weird. Now Hitmonchan. How do I feel about Hitmonchan? I like him more than Electrode, so he's in love. He's in the love tier. No, he can stay. Love and like have the same number of Pokemon in them. I just noticed that. Yeah, what does it matter? That works. There we go. This works. Sorry, guys. I had to push you down a little. But yeah, Hitmonchan, he... yeah, he's wearing clothes, but I don't care that much. It's the fact that he doesn't really look human that saves him, honestly. If he looked more like an actual human, he'd probably be lower. But like, this doesn't look like a human. I mean, his shoulders are shoulder pads. This does not look human to me. He looks like a really weird humanoid thing that is also a boxer. And I like him for it. That's really all I gotta say about Hitmonchan. I don't like him as much as Hitmonlee, obviously, but I still love him quite a bit. Lickitung. This weird salamander tongue thing. See, he works because the tongue is his main concept, unlike Golbat here. Lickitung is very weird. That's all I can really say about him. He's such a weird concept that I can't help but like him. He's very, very unique. He's so weird and unique. Like, what am I supposed to say about this guy? Lick. What do you want me to say? He's just unique. That's all I can really say about him. I like him, though. Coughing. How do I feel about coughing? Like Golbat more than I thought. Coughing. The uniqueness of the concept and the derpiness of the face brings them up this much. I mean, look at this face. Like, it's so funny. It's so doofy in the best way possible. The poison types in Gen 1 are fun. Coughing is just fun. Wheezing! Wheezing. How do I feel about wheezing? Yeah, I like wheezing a lot. It's quite a concept, isn't it? Like, what else do I say about wheezing? What am I supposed to say about wheezing? Like, seriously. What am I supposed to say about this guy? I like him a lot. End of story, really. Yeah, I guess that's where I'm gonna stop talking about wheezing. You know, I didn't expect it to take this long. Rhyhorn, I apologize for forgetting you yesterday, buddy. Because I actually like Rhyhorn quite a bit. Like, I like him more than Growlithe. Like, armor-plated rhino dinosaur-looking guy. Like, this dude's cool. Like, really cool. What else do you want me to say about him? He's just really cool. Like, super cool, honestly. That's kind of it. I like this guy a lot. Which is why it upsets me I forgot. Just like it upsets me I forgot Rhydon, because I like Rhydon a lot too. In fact, I like Rhydon more than Arcanine. Sorry, stretching again. Oh, okay. Jesus, it's been 2.5 hours. My lord. Guess I have a lot to say. But like, the drill horn's awesome on Rhydon. Like, this design, this is really good for the first ever made Pokemon design. Like, seriously. You know, I don't know if I love these guys, but I definitely like them a lot. Do I love Rhydon? Tell you what, I'll leave him right here for now, and we'll think about it later. Chansey! I like Chansey. How much do I like Chansey, though? Yeah. Chansey's fun. I've heard that it's an axolotl, but I don't know. I know Wooper is. But, like, the whole concept with the egg is just... This is brilliant. Like, it's a cute nurse thing. Which is why, you know, Nurse Joy has one. It's just... Chansey's a good idea and a good design. I don't really have much else to say about Chansey, really. That's kind of all I have to say about them. Tangela! How much do I love Tangela? This much. I absolutely adore this little thing. This little vine ball with eyes is adorable. It's just so cute. This little blue spaghetti ball is just fun. Tangela's just an adorable little guy. Adorable little vine tumbleweed thing. I love Tangela. Kangaskhan. Yeah, I think I'll put Kangaskhan right next to Chansey. Similar concept with the baby and everything. The theory that the baby is, oof. But Kangaskhan as a Pokemon, I don't love it that much, but I like it quite a lot. It's a good idea, good concept, well designed and everything. Doesn't exactly look like a kangaroo, but like, you get the idea. Yeah, some of these I just don't have a lot to say. Horsey is adorable. Horsey is so adorable. Like, ridiculously adorable. Like... I love this little thing so much. It's so cute. Do it, do it. It's so adorable, man. It's so cute. Look at it. Look at it. It's adorable, dude. It's so cute. And then Seadra takes that cuteness and makes it kind of badass. So I also love Seadra. In fact, I think they'll go right next to each other. Which one do I like more? Do I like cute Horsey or badass Seadra? I think I'll leave it as is. I think I like Horsey a little more. But I like Kingdra more than both of them, because Kingdra is amazing. But Kingdra is Gen 2, so we can't talk about Kingdra. But like, adorable little thing. Freaking badass seahorse thing. What else do you want me to say? Goldeen. Okay. I'm sorry, Seal. And I'm sorry, Rapidash. It's just... You're so bland for a unicorn. Like, my god. Meanwhile, over here, the more I was going to put Goldeen down here, the more I'm looking at it, though, I actually think I like it a little more than Dugong. It's just... The colors are really nice. Like, the lips, for some reason, aren't killing it for me. Like, see, sometimes the lips get up, and sometimes they don't. Like, I mean, Gloom has lips, but they didn't really affect me much when thinking. I don't know what it is about the Goldeen lips that isn't affecting my decision here. While Poliwags did. I don't know. Maybe Poliwags are just too prominent? I don't know. Goldeen's fine. I like it enough. The colors are very pretty. Sea King! Yes, it also has lips, but the colors amplify it an absurd amount in my brain. I think I'm gonna put Graveler down a little more. Like, Sea King just looks amazing here. I've never noticed how beautiful this freaking weird fish thing is. Am I seriously putting it higher? Like, I've never thought about Sea King before, but god damn, that design is impeccable. Wow. Alright. How do people do these things so fast? Then again, we are talking about 151 different things here. Guess there's a reason to subjectively stream these. But, like, this is great. I love this. Well, I don't love it, but, like, I like it a lot. Like, wow, I'm actually putting it higher. I'm gonna put it here. I didn't think I liked Sea King that much. Wow. Okay. Yeah. What else do I have to say? Oh, Staryu. 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 At least here. Staryu at least goes here. You know, the more I look at this group here, I gotta put them all up here. I gotta. I never would have thought the Machamp would end up in my favorites for Gen 1, but he did. Staryu's just alien starfish thing is just awesome. Which, speaking of, alien starfish times 2. Is also going in favorites. These two are just fantastic, bro. I can't even figure out which one I like more. They're both awesome. They're both just awesome. I think I'll leave them where they are for now. Mr. Mime. Surprisingly, I'm actually pretty okay with Mr. Mime. I mean, I like him enough to not put him down here. I like him more than these because he's, like, different and more interesting. Like, definitely wouldn't ever call him a favorite, but he's alright. I like him enough. Scyther. I love this guy. Right there. Scyther, pretty awesome. There. Scyther is pretty freaking awesome. Mantids are already some of my favorite real-life insects, even though I don't want them near me. Mantids are just really cool, and Scyther, it's just a really awesome interpretation of a mantis. Like, look at this guy. Pretty awesome, right? I definitely say so. But, yeah, that's really all I have to say about Scyther. Jinx. Okay. See, Jinx, I actually kind of have problems with. Like, for once, the clothes is actually bothering me. Like, it's not like... I don't know why the belt on the champ, on Machoke and Machamp, or like this, doesn't bother me that much. Maybe the clothes is bothering me, and that's why he's so much lower than Hitmonlee. But like, Jinx is just wearing a dress. This is just an actual dress. Like, breast armor and like actual hair. Like this is hair. Like this is not hair. This is just a weird shaped head. This is not hair. These are just crest plates sticking out of his head. This is straight up just hair. Like, and then there's not to mention when Jinx's face was not purple, but instead, you know, this color. That was also a problem, wasn't it? Overall, I just don't like Jinx that much. It's not even a case of Raticate where, like, it's just too boring. Like, Jinx, I just don't like. Like, I'm not saying that we shouldn't have this Pokemon exist anymore. I'm fine with it existing, it's just... I don't like Jinx. I just don't like Jinx. That's all I can say. I just don't like Jinx. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you like Jinx. But, I don't. Electabuzz. Electabuzz. How do I feel about Electabuzz? I definitely like Electabuzz. I don't love him, though. I'd say Electabuzz would go probably here. I definitely know that that noise he makes me like him a lot. More than, that noise he makes is really freaking funny. I can't do it right. Like it's just him. It's just like a dude shaking his jowls while making grunting sounds. It's just funny. See, I can't do it because I have a headset on. But like, overall, Electabuzz's design is actually pretty great too. Like, I don't know what the hell he is, but I like him. Like, I have not the faintest idea what this guy is meant to be. I think he's... Is he some sort of yokai? I don't remember. I know Magmar is. But, like... I don't know what he is, but he's cool. That's all I need to say. Magmar, Mr. Butthead himself, I also really like. I like him just as much as I like Electabuzz. Like, I think he's based on a Kappa, but I could be wrong. I probably am. I know Lotad is based on a Kappa, but that's Gen 3. Whatever Magmar is, he's cool, just like Electabuzz is. There's not much else I can say. These two designs are just fucking wacky. Well, I don't love them both. I like them both a lot. That's all I can say. They're just both really cool. Really interesting designs. Okay. My man Pinsir. Up here. He goes up here. I love Pinsir. Also, correction. I think Heracross... I said Heracross wasn't a stag beetle in the quiz video. Heracross is probably a type of stag beetle. It's just... He's a specific variant. Whereas Pinsir is just non-specific stag beetle, is what I meant. I think Heracross is an Atlas beetle, specifically. Or a Goliath beetle. Coloration's a little weird, but, you know, it's probably Atlas, and the Mega Heracross is a Hercules. But Pinsir is just a nondescript stag beetle. That's what I meant. And I love this weirdo. This freak of nature. I love him so much. Especially in New Snap, like in the first level at night when he just walks. He just comes fucking strutting out from the fucking bend. He just looks at you and goes, bleh, and then just moves on with his life. It's so funny. I love this guy. He's great. Also, that one in the desert that just shoots out of the sand pit like a fucking missile is hilarious. Pinsir is great and very underappreciated as a Pokemon. I'm glad they gave him a Mega. Pinsir's awesome. End of story. There's a reason he's in favorite. Anyways, Tauros. Tauros is okay. I'd say the uniqueness of his design would put him up here. Still don't know what I'm missing from these two. Don't know what's missing from Gloom either, but I like Gloom more than Tauros for some reason. I like the two variants of Paldea and Tauros more than regular Tauros. In fact, I like all three Paldea and Tauros more. It's just, this Tauros is just a bull with a jewel on its head and three tails. At least Paldean Tauros is black, has like black fur, and a more interesting concept behind it, but like normal Tauros is just kind of bland and a little boring. But yeah, there's nothing inherently wrong with Tauros, it's just kind of bland and boring. Not in the same way Eradicate is, by the way. Because, like, there's actually interesting things happening with Tauros, like the three tails or the head crest gems and stuff like that. Eradicate, like I said, is just a rat. Just a cartoony rat. At least Pidgey has eyebrows. But that's my opinion on Tauros. Magikarp. I actually love Magikarp. How much do I love Magikarp, though? I'm actually going to put Magikarp above Psyduck. That's how much I love Magikarp. Aside from Magikarp's, you know, reputation as a crummy Pokemon in battle, Magikarp is really well designed, man. Like, this is a very good design. Like, come on, dude. This is a good design. This is the best looking carp I have ever seen in my life, man. Excellent. He's not a favorite. Not even the top of love. But he's definitely, I definitely love him. Now, Gyarados. What Magikarp evolves into. Which also, by the way, their evolution concept also puts them this high. Where do I put Gyarados? I'm putting him down here because he looks really funky with his mouth closed. He looks better with it open. So, with the closed mouth, it kind of looks wonky every time it happens. But otherwise, he's still awesome. And I will stay with that. I love Gyarados a lot. He's staying here. In this tier. No way is it moving tiers. I love it. It's just... it's awesome in every way. It just looks kind of weird with its mouth closed. That's the only reason it's lower than Magikarp. That's also why these four are ahead of it. But, yeah, Gyarados is pretty sick. Pretty sweet, honestly. I love Gyarados. Lapras. I do, in fact, love Lapras. I think I love Lapras a little more than Kingler. Lapras is just awesome. I mean, friendly, awesome Plesiosaur. Come on, man. The singing, man. It's just an amazing concept. I love this thing. Lapras, she's great. Yeah, certain Pokemon, my brain just defaults. I know they can be multiple gender, it's just my brain just defaults to the ones I know. So like the ones I've had in my games, or like the ones in Pokepark, which my brain defaults to the Pokepark Lapras, which is female. And she's awesome, so, you know, Lapras is awesome. I love Lapras. Moving onwards. Ditto! This little freaking dingus. This concept is just too good, man. Yeah, right here. I love Ditto. This little, amorphous blob is adorable. This face, man. This little derpy face. And the concept behind it, in that it's just a blob that can mimic and transform into any other Pokemon that it wants to. And also the theories that these are like failed Mewtwo's is just... I love this thing. I love it. I love it a lot. I love Ditto. He's adorable. Eevee! I do like Eevee more than Pikachu. But I don't know how much I like Eevee in general. I'll put it above Growlithe for now. Definitely think I like it. I like Eevee more than Kangaskhan. I like Eevee a lot. But I don't like it that much. Like, yes, it's an adorable little fox, but like, as you can see, my tastes are kind of weird. But Eevee, I will never say is not adorable. Eevee's adorable in every sense of the word. Vaporeon. I am not saying the copy pasta. Leave me alone. You know, I actually love Vaporeon. I love the fishiness to it. Just, where would I put it? Right here, actually. Thought about it a little more. Oh, there's Vaporeon. Yeah, I just like the uniqueness of Vaporeon a lot. Like, it's a fish fox. Plus, I love this color. Vaporeon's great. I love Vaporeon. You're welcome, 8-Bit Drummer. Jolteon. I will also say, I do like all the evolutions more than Eevee itself. And I mean, like, all of the evolutions I like more than Eevee. I like it more than Arcanine. I like Jolteon more than Arcanine. I've been at this for 3 hours. Jesus. We're almost done, so it's fine. Do I like Jolteon more than these guys? Yes, I think I like it more than Rhydon too. Not bringing them up into love, but I do like them a lot. These two, obviously I moved these three down. These two are still possible for, you know, going up here. Now for Flareon, like I said, I do like all the evolutions more than Eevee. How much do I like Flareon, though? I like it more than Arcanine. You know what, I actually think I like it slightly less than Jolteon, but still more than Rhydon. Yeah, I really like these two a lot, but I love Vaporeon. It's just so unique. Now, everyone's favorite evolution, Porygon. No, but Porygon is amazing. Porygon is fantastic. Like, this is such a good idea. Like, it's ridiculous how good of an idea Porygon is. It's so cool, dude. It's so cool. That's all I can say. It's like Polygon duck thing is just such a good idea. Like rudimentary, like 3D shapes is just really well done. Really, really good. Helix! Ammonite. Praise Helix. If you didn't see this coming, come on. I love this thing so much. I love this little guy. He's incredible. I love him so much. So adorable and weird. And like the closest thing we have to a Nautilus as far as I can remember right now. And I love Nautilus, so Ammonite, fantastic. Which, yes, Amistar is also fantastic, just so you know. Ahem. I actually like Amistar more than Ammonite, slightly. It's just the coolness and the creepiness of its evolution. I love this thing. It looks eldritch, but not at the same time. It doesn't look like a demon, but it still looks eldritch, and it's just awesome. I love it so much. This thing's great. This thing's absolutely great. I also love... I have a lot... I tend to love fossil Pokemon a lot. But Gen 1's has some wonky thing. Has some really weird wonky ones that I just can't help but love. Like, look at this guy. Look at this little brown trilobite creature. It's just so... It's weird but cute at the same time. I love it. I love this guy so much. I love him so much. So awesome. So weird and wacky and cute. Now, Kabutops. It's also going up here. Actually, looking at him... Yeah, that works. Kabutops is also awesome. In every sense of the word for me. I love this guy. The sickles, the shapes, the design, everything. I love this thing so much. This one's awesome. I absolutely adore this guy. These two are fantastic, man, and their pre-evos are adorable and awesome too. Aerodactyl. Now, Aerodactyl has some wonkiness to him, which I like him, but that wonkiness kind of screws with him for me. Like, he looks underdeveloped. Like, he just looks like a pterodactyl with a big jaw. Which, yes, he does have an actual pterosaur named after him now. But that doesn't change the fact that he is fairly underdesigned, in my opinion. He looks great in 3D, but that doesn't change the fact he's kind of underdesigned. I still like him quite a lot, and his Mega adds enough that it improves him drastically for me, but... Well, not drastically, but enough that he's not this low. But that's just his Mega. Normal Aerodactyl just feels underdesigned, but I still like him enough. He's still really cool, but, like, there's just not enough to elevate him further. Snorlax. You know, for the longest time, I could not have told you that Snorlax is a bear. I would have never figured that out. But now that I now know he is a bear, and it makes sense. I like Snorlax. He's iconic. I don't love him, but I do like him a lot. It also helps I watch Big Jiggly Panda, who, you know, his son, quote unquote, is a plush Snorlax. So, you know. But also, Snorlax can be funny at times. Really funny, honestly. So, I like Snorlax enough. Sorry, stretching again. Jeez. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave him there. At least for now. Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. I like Articuno. Like, I don't know where to put Articuno. Like, I like Articuno, but like, I'll tell you what, Articuno is the least bland of them, of the legendary birds. Like, Articuno's got actual things going on. It's kind of cool. Like, Zapdos, like, I also like Zapdos, but he's kind of clunky and kind of funky and clunky looking. Like, I like him more than Mr. Mime, but like, it's mainly his face that just makes him, his face and his wing shape that makes him interesting and unique to me. And then Moltres is just a flaming chicken. He honestly just kind of looks like Firo, but on fire. Like, where do I put this guy? Yeah, that works. Like, at least these two have, like, interesting things going on. This guy's just a flaming, featherless bird. Their Galarian forms, however, are amazing. But that's, we're not talking about those. Dratini! I like Dratini a lot. Dratini is an adorable little worm, like WYRM, as in the dragon with no limbs. A worm. Dratini is just adorable. Adorable little thing. Super cute. I like it. I like it a lot. Then Dragonair. Bro. Dragonair is majestic. I love Dragonair. Like, I love Dragonair a lot. Like, right there. I love Dragonair a lot. Dragonair is so, like, pretty and majestic. It's amazing. I love Dragonair so much. So cool. And then we have Dragonite. Which, don't get me wrong, I do like Dragonite, but like, we were going so majestic with it, and then we just kind of got this guy. No, I gotta move these guys down. Lickitung is more unique and interesting. At least to me. Like, Dragonite, I like Dragonite, but like, we went from this to this guy. Like, I like him. He's well designed. But he doesn't look like he doesn't look like he belongs. Just really weird. Yeah, sorry. I just looked at all these guys and thought, I like them more than Growlithe. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave Dragonite. I'm sorry. Mewtwo. Now, I'm sure I'm not unique in this opinion, but I love Mewtwo. In fact, I think he's just one shy of being a favorite, honestly. Like, I love Mewtwo, man. Mewtwo is great. I'm sorry, I'm stretching again. Mewtwo is fantastic. I love Mewtwo so much. Like, he's amazing. Or she. It kind of depends on which one we're talking about. Like, Mewtwo's just great, dude. Mewtwo's just awesome. He's awesome in Smash, too. Mew. Our last one. Wow. Mew. I'm pretty sure I love Mew. Mew's great. Mew's adorable. Mew's like, look at this little one. Look at it. It's so cute. Cute little cat embryo thing. Let's say right below Ditto. You know what? You move these three up. Yeah. Jinx, Raticate, in meh. Pidgey, Pidgeotto, Pidgeot, Rattata, Spearow, Nidoran female, Clefairy, Tauros, Gloom, Rapidash, Persian, Seal, and Golem in OK. Nidoran male, Moltres, Fearow, Dugtrio, Machop, Machoke, Dugong, Goldeen, Metapod, Kakuna, Nidorino, Nidorina, Diglett, Graveler, Mr. Mime, Zapdos, Caterpie, Weedle, Hypno, Raichu, Farfetch'd, Mankey, Geodude, Drowsy, Articuno, Aerodactyl, Lickitung, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Growlithe, Dragonite, all in like. Why'd I say it so soon? Dragonite, Seaking, Golbat, Ekans, Pikachu, Ivysaur, Charmeleon, Rhyhorn, Doduo, Poliwag, Ponyta, Wartortle, Sandshrew, Chansey, Kangaskhan, Eevee, Snorlax, Coughing, Execute, Slowpoke, Wheezing, Executor, Vileplume, Clefable, Magmar, Electabuzz, Abra, Primeape, Arcanine, Weepinbell, Slowbro, Dratini, and Electrode all in like. Rhydon, Flareon, Jolteon, Grimer, Muck, Butterfree, Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Venomoth, Venonat, Krabby, Hitmonchan, Victreebel, Cloyster, Dodrio, Cubone, Sandslash, Vaporeon, Golduck, Poliwrath, Bellsprout, Gyarados, Kingler, Mew, Ditto, Lapras, Tentacool, Oddish, Psyduck, Magikarp, Seadra, Horsey, Marowak, Scyther, Kadabra, Alakazam, Dragonair, Poliwhirl, Meowth, Zubat, Paris, Shelder, Vulpix, Ninetales, Squirtle, Gengar, Arbok, Venusaur, Charizard, Wigglytuff, and Mewtwo all in love. And then Porygon, Starmie, Staryu, Tangela, Onix, Machamp, Haunter, Magneton, Voltorb, Blastoise, Kabuto, Ammonite, Kabutops, Amistar, Pinsir, Tentacruel, Hitmonlee, Ghastly, Jigglypuff, Beedrill, Parasect, and Magnemite, all in favorite. And, yeah. There is my Gen 1 tier list. Every Pokemon from the Kanto region. Yeah. I'd say that was pretty fun to do. It took a long time, but I had fun. That's all I can really say. I had fun doing this. That's kind of it. So, yeah. That was my Gen 1 Pokemon, Kanto region Pokemon tier list. Well, I hope you enjoyed. I'm absolutely certain that, you know, remember, this is only my opinion. This is purely subjective, and for me, if you want to, you can share your opinions in the comments if you really want. You don't have to, obviously, but you can if you want to. And I'd be interested to hear some other opinions, because, you know, mine's not the only one. I just made this to share mine, and I thought it'd be fun to do, and I was right, it was fun to do, even though it took me 3 hours and 20 minutes. Jesus. And again, it was 151 Pokemon. Also, in case you're wondering, Missing No would also be up here. I love Missing No for various reasons. He'd be up here. In fact, where would I put him? Where would I put Missing No? I'm not sure. I think I might put him right in between Kabuto and Blastoise, or maybe between Blastoise and Voltorb. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that seems about right. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And once again, music in the background, all from Pete's Tower. And I'm going to repeat myself once more. This was, you already know what this was. So, I have been Shy Guy 64. You have been the viewer. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. Thank you very, very much. It's a very long video. And I hope you enjoyed. See you next time, which this time will probably almost certainly be the Gen 2 quiz. The Johto quiz, so look forward to that. See you next time. Later, guys.